Welcome back, everybody. We are starting a new series this week, and I think it's going to be a good one and an interesting one. I want to encourage you all to make sure you click the subscribe button, click the alert button so that you're notified of when the new content and new videos come out, and then also hit the thumbs up. We're talking about this next series, blockchain, crypto, DeFi at work. Keep or get a job over the next 20 years. This is critical. There's a lot of folks who feel uncomfortable and uneasy about the status of their job potentially, and you need to position yourself to maybe maneuver and pivot into a new space at your job, at work, or even at another employer, right? And so blockchain, crypto, and DeFi are here to stay. This series is not for the vets who are, well into crypto, blockchain, and DeFi. This series is not for you. This is for people who have no idea what this is about. This is a safe place for you to come and watch, ask questions potentially in the comments, get information to get you started so that maybe you can pivot your current job into in something that has to do with blockchain, crypto, and DeFi. We are on the cusp in this country and in the world of changing our whole financial system. And most people are asleep on this. So I strongly, strongly encourage everybody to really consider listening to this series. If you know nothing about cryptocurrency, blockchain, or DeFi finance, listen, this is critical for you to, again, make sure that you have a future in terms of whatever company you're working for. If you can pivot and figure out how to leverage your skill sets into something that's going to align with this area, you've got a bright future ahead of you. I promise you. So you want to check in here if you know nothing about it. Maybe you can start asking around at work. Maybe you can start volunteering for projects. So this is what the series is about. And so I want to encourage not only you, but if you know of anybody else who is concerned about their job or maybe looking for a job, maybe you figure out how to craft your resume and start applying for these things. Maybe you look into some certifications. Maybe you start revamping your resume to show that you can work in this space. But this is the future. This is here. It's coming. You've got central banks talking about it, and I'll cover all of this in terms of in this series. But you've got central banks talking about adding digital currency. This is where we are. And most people are asleep. I think there's less than 1% of the world that's even thinking about this. I know that there's probably been a lot of, news in the background that you may not have been noticing just about Bitcoin hitting an all-time high of $34,000 per coin. And that's just kind of, the smoke in terms of where things are right now. There's so much involved with this, but I want to encourage everybody to really get up to speed. This is a launching pad for you to help you do that. And again, it's a safe place. So tune in. I think it's going to be a really good series, and I'm going to cover a lot of different things, explaining things, helping you figure out how you can maybe leverage this at your job. And if your company isn't thinking about this, maybe you're the point person that can help get your company to think about this, which is, again, job security for you. Be proactive in terms of your skill sets, your knowledge base, and what you can offer to the companies that you're working for. If working at a job is what your future holds and what's something that you enjoy and that you want to do, and you don't want to be an entrepreneur, then this is something that you might want to consider being the subject matter expert on. So anyway, this is coming up. Looking forward to covering this with you all and giving you all some details in terms of what this is. And again, if you're a crypto expert or been around the block a few times, it's not your first rodeo, this is not going to be for you. But for those of you that have questions and want me to, I'm going to spend some time breaking down all the definitions in terms of what things are, helping explain everything to you so that you can leverage this, so you can be the subject matter expert at your company or your work. This is the series for you. Hopefully it'll help you secure your job for the next 20 years plus. So anyway, thanks for joining. And again, before we go, I want you to consider hitting that subscribe button, the thumbs up, and then also the alert button so that you're alerted when I release video on this. But it's a new year. Listen, let's get going on this. I want to help you. Have fun with the new year. I'm glad you're watching the video series. Feel free to share with anybody, and we will talk to you soon.